Oh, it's been a great experience. I love how the leads come with a lot of details in the notes. I have never seen a lead with so many notes. We have tried different cold callings and stuff like that, but a lead that is basically coming with the four pillars, like they mentioned. And there's a lot of information, and there's a lot of times even the asking price. I know what they say, right? Keep the notes on the pocket. But a lot of times, some people they already have spoken with you guys that they're like, "Hey, you should have the notes," and I'm like, "That's right." And I just confirm, and I said, "You're asking this much," and they say, "Yeah, okay, let's do it." And I have seen two situations where the price was already set there, where it was so easy to close.
Awesome, awesome.
Actually, it's been three because there's another one coming up. So that make our life
So
easier
the
to work
price
at
that
least.
they gave you actually made it a deal.
Yeah,
There was
it
not a big
made
fight.
yeah, it wasn't a big fight. It made sense. Always we try to beat them up a little bit to see if we can calm down. That's our thing that we always want to do. But if it makes sense, I don't try to beat them up too much. If it makes sense,
Awesome.
let's do it.
Love it.
And that way, they are happy. They signed with the happiness possible. So we're so glad with that. We get enough leads to stay busy. We're doing some follow ups as well, right?
How
That's
many contracts you got so far? Because we only have a month working together.
right. So far, we have three. We're about to sign the fourth one.
Love
Uh,
it.
you know, in and then we have good follow ups. So maybe it is because they're not, the holidays coming up at this time that we're talking. Some people want to wait till after the holidays to have everything done, but we have potential more contracts coming up from those follow ups. Always the money's in the follow up.
Love it. That's true. That's 100% true. And I must say that the fact that you call the leads right away makes a huge difference because these leads are exclusive. They're waiting for you. Most of the time, we give them the name like, hey, one of Ferris is going to be getting back to you. Be on the lookout. We ask them a little bit about when they are available. But I love the fact that I'm like, Juan, you got new leads, and you're like, I already talked to them. Love it because I want to see everybody win. And some people, not everybody, but some people sleep on the leads. They believe that the lead is motivated and they will wait forever until they
Yeah.
have time. And it does makes a huge difference that you are amazing on the phones, that you're sharp, that you're fast to attack these leads, and that the leads are amazing too. It's like a 50-50 compliment. You are amazing on the phones. A lot of people ask me, what is the return? It varies because I see you and I see your team and I see you guys super aggressive and I see other people so passive. It really depends on the person that is on the phone, how good they
Yeah.
are, how
Um,
good they
I,
know their numbers.
I can say though with confidence if we get the people on the phone of those leads that they come up. A lot of times, like any other lead, they don't answer or it takes a while. That's why we always, have a sequence. Like if they don't answer, we put in a sequence where they're gonna go texting every day. Sometimes like even more than once a day. We still keep trying to call on them,
Okay.
and that way, we it's not because they don't answer. It's because we're there trying to get a hold of
Love
them.
it.
But I want to say, like, of the people that we can get a hold of, and I can see on your leads. We don't have, like you say, we just been the month working. I would say like between 10 to 12 leads, we can have a contract.
That's
So
fire. Yeah.
that's a good number. Is almost like a PPC 100%. You know, or any other ones better. I would say like if the people that start answering us, maybe like last week we couldn't get many answers because it was a holiday. So I think if we start getting more of those, we can reduce the amount to even less. I
Yeah.
would say like an average like 10. But like you were saying is also that we have to put apart like we are very aggressive with a lead. We I'd rather to lose a lead for being aggressive, like even aggressive in the price or whatever, rather than lose it because I'm passive.
100%. I agree with you. And I know that you also work some markets in California. So let's take this opportunity to invite people, maybe new wholesalers that they are afraid on the phones. And probably they are like, I'm not sure this is a lead. What markets in California do you work? That way, whoever watches this video and wants to send you deals, you guys can JB 50/50.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, mostly the San Francisco Bay Area, which is for a lot of people a tough market, but it's all about how you talk with the people. But because I'm familiar with the area, like I was speaking with somebody yesterday, a lead in here in it's a hot market too, and very competitive. So, this guy is in a situation where, there's a lot of siblings involved. You know what I did? I start getting each one information, and it's all about how you work, that they trust you. So anything in the San Francisco Bay Area, we can work. We can work Sacramento. We can work also South California, like L.A., Orange County. We have good buyers in the Orange County that we know in Orange County for sure that they are looking for deals. I have a friend that they keep asking for deals, so anywhere there we can help them out.
I have a question because a lot of people, when you talk about California, sometimes they're like, "Oh, it's expensive. Asking price is too high. Houses." Do you think that really affects getting deals there?
In a good way for me though, because if they are afraid, I'm glad. You know, Look, the harder it gets, the more money you can make. That's how you have to see it. So if you're thinking in that way, like, oh yeah, I'm worried about that the market is too expensive, that yeah, it's more competition. I agree. But let's say you grab one of those deals. You can make tons of money.
40K,
Your
60.
your assignment is going to be huge. I know the guy personally. I know him that he on his first deal he did in San Jose, he made $250,000 on his assignment fee.
His
But
first deal.
his first deal, he was like he couldn't believe it, and he was able to sell it to his mentor. His mentor was a little bit like, "Oh, you're gonna give me make all the money," but the mentor was like, it was so much money that he could make that he was like, "It's fine. I'll give you the
Yeah.
250 because he will make I don't know double or more than that." So keep that in mind, right?
Oh
Like
my God.
the market, if it's more expensive, is of course it's gonna be, but the reward for you is gonna be higher. If
Love
you
it.
want to
Love it.
go to a smaller market and get more deals, more perfect. That works for you. You will need more deals probably. But if you want to work in the market where maybe you get, imagine you get one of those deals per year. I mean, $250,000 per year. I mean, come on, right? So
That would not offend
it's all
nobody.
right. I mean, I'm okay for the year, but you can get more. That guy hasn't stopped. Trust me. He's big now. He's flipping houses. See how everything starts. So I think California is a great market. So just send them over. We'll work them out with you.
Awesome, awesome. Do you have any suggestion, any tips for new investors or people that wants to start wholesaling?
Well, don't be afraid to put invest money on you, and you know, don't try to get so big from the beginning. Start small. Do what you can do. Uh, there's a lot of times that you're gonna play different roles. If if you're good in acquisition and you want to stay in acquisition, then JV with somebody else, and that way you don't, because it's just like people think this was just to find a buyer. It's more than that.
It's a
Sometimes you're
job,
gonna have,
basically.
yeah, just sometimes you're gonna have title issues. Sometimes you're gonna have this, that, showings. So you have to, you know, sometimes say you're good at this, and then you can start thinking how you're gonna get help to get even better. And once you are good in there, you can think about something else. But that's what I will say. Then I heard a friend of mine telling me like instead of thinking like getting VAs for call calling, your first VA should be somebody helping you with admin work. All the things that are repeat, you have to repeat.
Repetitive
Yeah,
touch.
so it's better to have that type of VA, and then you do what you're good at it, which is sales or buying the properties.
Love it, love it. Thank you so much, Juan, for